All right, so we're diving deep today into some really cool stuff, actually.
Yeah.
It's all about, well, we found this awesome resource
Right.
for women in the workplace.
It's pretty amazing.
So no matter where you're at, like if you're just starting out or
Yeah.
you've been at it a while, I think there's something in here for everyone.
Definitely some good reminders, I think. Yeah.
Absolutely. So you want to jump right in. I'm kind of excited about this first one because they talk about like building the support network. And,
Okay.
sometimes you hear network and you think, like, I don't want to go to another event.
Yeah, the business cards and
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. But this is like different.
Well,
It's like finding your people, the ones that really get you.
it is. It's about those shared experiences and getting advice from someone who's been there.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Because we all need that, right? Like whether you
Yeah.
just nailed a presentation, you're like, high five.
Or you need to vent, right?
Totally. Yeah, you need that like virtual shoulder to cry on.
You got to have a safe space to do that.
100%. So that support, it really makes a difference.
Oh, absolutely. Makes those ups and downs way more manageable.
Okay, so then they go on to this next point, which is advocating for yourself.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, this is like toot your own horn territory,
Hmm.
which I don't know about you, but for me, it's always been kind of tough.
Yeah, I think a lot of women struggle with that one.
But why is it so important? Like, why do we really gotta get good at this?
Well, we're kind of conditioned, aren't we? Like society doesn't exactly encourage women to be all, hey, look at me.
Yeah.
So we can end up being overlooked for promotions, recognition, all of it.
Wow, that's so true.
Yeah, the subtle thing.
Okay, so then how do we actually do it, though? Advocate for ourselves without feeling like we're bragging or being.
Pushy,
Yeah.
pushy, exactly.
Well, one thing I always recommend is practicing that elevator pitch,
Oh,
where you sum up your skills and what you've accomplished.
gotcha. That way you're ready anytime, whether it's a quick chat with your boss or a big review.
Oh, that's a good tip. It's like having that little cheat sheet, for yourself.
Exactly.
Okay, so moving on, they talk about mentorship, which, I mean, you can read all the articles, but having someone who's been there, done that, to give you advice,
There's nothing like
it's invaluable, right?
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
fucking important.
They can help you navigate those tricky situations, make those big career choices.
Like a personal GPS almost.
That's a great way to put it, yeah.
Was there ever a time for you where having a mentor really made a difference?
Oh, for sure. Early in my career, I had this amazing mentor
Yeah.
help me negotiate my first, big salary increase.
Whoa, that's awesome.
I was terrified, but she coached me through it, helped me build my confidence.
Wow, that's so cool.
And, having the data to back it up,
Yeah.
that makes all the difference.
Totally. So how do you even, find a mentor, though?
Well, I'd say start within your own company or industry. Okay. Find someone whose career you admire, someone approachable, and just reach out.
Just like, hey, can we grab coffee?
Exactly. Keep it casual, see if there's a connection
Oh, I like that.
before you jump into the whole mentorship thing.
Yeah, for sure. Well, speaking of knowing your worth, they bring up negotiating.
Ooh.
And I know that can be a little
Uncomfortable.
uncomfortable, yeah, for some people, but
It's crucial, though.
absolutely. And they tied it to the gender pay gap, which,
Mm.
I mean, studies show women don't negotiate as often.
And that adds up over a lifetime.
Huge impact.
Yeah, so we got to get comfortable with it.
Right. It's not about being demanding. It's about knowing what you're worth
Exactly what you bring to the table.
and being compensated fairly.
For sure.
So what are some things like practically that we can do?
Well, research is key. Know the salary range for your role in your area.
Okay.
Practice what you're going to say. Highlight your value, your accomplishments.
Those are good tips. I like that. Okay, so last but not least, they talk about addressing bias.
Yeah, that's a big one.
It's a tough one,
It is. It's uncomfortable.
but it's still out there.
Unfortunately, yeah. And silence just lets it continue.
So true. And they had this example in the resource that really, it stuck with me
Yeah.
about like, a woman's idea being dismissed in a meeting.
Yeah.
And then a guy says the same thing and everyone's like, brilliant.
Oh, I've seen that happen.
It's subtle, but it's like,
so frustrating.
it's so frustrating, right?
Yeah.
So how do we deal with that?
Well, documentation is huge. Keeping track of those instances.
Okay.
Finding allies, people who will support you, and knowing your company's policies.
That's good advice.
It's about being proactive.
Yeah, absolutely. So there you have it. 5 power moves, right?
For your career.
Building your network, advocating, mentorship, negotiating, and tackling that bias head on
It's all about empowering yourself.
with the knowledge, the strategies, and that self-worth, right?
It's exactly.
So Which one of these resonated with you the most? What can you do this week to put it into action?
I love that challenge.
Because you got this. Seriously, thanks for joining us for this deep dive, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye, everyone.